Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Today's a cool tag video. I was tagged by the Fragrance Fanatics YouTube channel. He's another fragrance reviewer. I'll leave his YouTube channel down below. Definitely go there and show some love. He puts out a lot of content. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers, so let's get it. He's putting a lot of work in. I talked to him off on Facebook. He's a really nice guy, man. Put a lot of work in and definitely show him some love. So I'm going to tag a few reviewers in this video. So I'm going to do it right now so you don't have to worry about watching it to the end of it. So here we go. I have a few here I'm going to list. Number one I'm going to tag is Dallas from Chaos Fragrances. Congratulations, Dallas, on 50K subscribers. He's been putting in work like I've been, man, and yeah, nothing but the best for him, man. Keep putting in the week, every week putting a video out. So my number two person I'm going to tag is Mike from Making Sense. And number three is Dr. Fragrance, Phil. Number four is a new up-and-coming YouTuber. Definitely check his channel out too. Justin from 502 Fragrance Reviews. And number five is the guy that's putting all the work right now, man. And he's crazy. He's putting a lot of work in, and you know, it is what it is. His name is Matt from Gent. Definitely show him some love, man. He's putting a lot of videos out every single day, so he's new to the fragrance community, so welcome, man. So this is going to be 4 fragrances that I would have backup bottles of if my bottles were to, I would put it, be empty. You know what I mean? I need to buy a backup bottle. I would love to have these fragrances as backup in my collection. One of the fragrances I feel like might be more serious than the other ones, but anyway, let's get it started. My number 4 on the list is from the house of Christian Dior, and it's from their private line edition, people call it, or it is called Feb Delicios by Christian Dior. So this one here is a good release. This one is just a powerhouse. Now I know people said it had been reformulated. I never tried the original one. I've only tried this one here about 2 years ago when I was in New York City, and it smells really good. Let me go over some of the notes in this fragrance here for Christian Dior Feb Delicios. This fragrance here has notes of woody notes, tonka bean, vanilla, caramel, and cocoa. This one here is really nice, a nice gourmand sweet fragrance. It comes in 2 sizes, which I know of right now. Is $220 for 125 ml, which I have here, which I'm showing you. And there is a $320 bottle, a bigger bottle, for 250 ml. Now this fragrance here was released in 2015. I'm going to spray it on the card here. Distribution for Christian Dior fragrances are amazing, and this is my favorite designer house. So if I ever do a video, this will be my number 1 designer fragrance house. Now, this one here, sweet, heavy tonka bean, vanilla, caramel fragrance. This is a great fall and winter fragrance if you're looking for that type of fragrance, and it lasts. Now, for me personally, I get about 2 to 3 hours of projection. Longevity, I'm getting 8 hours plus, so I really have no complaints. Everybody's skin chemistry will be different, so each one of these fragrances I review, please keep that in mind. Get yourself a sample, try to get a decant or something. Now this one here, I've been hearing a lot of rumors, and I talked to a couple of sales associates saying it might be discontinued, so if it does, definitely pick yourself up a bottle. It's a great gourmand fragrance for the fall and winter, and it lasts. So definitely check out Christian Dior Feb Delicios. My number 3 fragrance is in the house of Chanel, and it is no other than Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Now, this fragrance here comes in a bunch of sizes, which I'm going to go over in a video here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 2018 release, and it comes in this size here. I have the big size here, is $155 for 100 ml. They have a smaller 50 ml for $125. They have a 10-ounce bottle, which is crazy, $300. They have a 5-ounce for $195. So there's a bunch of sizes. You know, this is a great signature scent for any guy. You know, when you go into a Macy's or a Sephora or a Nordstrom, most female associates say, hey, check out Chanel or Dior. And 99.9% of the time, the guy buys this. Or his wife or his girlfriend goes in and says, I want my man to smell fresh and clean. They buy this fragrance, and it does the job. Does it get compliments? Yes. Does it project? Pretty much most of Dior's and Chanel do project. I'm not saying they're beast mode, but they project. And longevity, they do last. I guess it depends on your skin chemistry. Let's go over some of the notes in this fragrance. We have citrus, we have bergamot, we have lavender, geranium, cedar, and sandalwood. So, I've had all 3 versions of this fragrance. I had the EDT, I had the EDP, and I had the Parfum. Either one you get is a great staple fragrance in your collection. You know, whether you're a younger guy or older gentleman, it doesn't really matter. This one here performs the best off of my skin, That's why I bought me the 100 ml bottle, which is halfway there. I gave a little decant to a subscriber that wanted to try this fragrance out. So, you know, shout out to Jerome. And he really likes this one. He's going to try to buy himself a bottle when he files his income tax. But nevertheless, this one, it opens up fresh, it's clean, uplifting, and majority of women like their men to smell like either Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage. I mean, some people hate these fragrances, but when you go to Macy's, these are the first fragrances that people show the people when they come in there. So sales are like, you know what, he might like Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage. These are these mass appealing fragrances that every person really likes on this earth. I'm not saying you're gonna love it, but you really can't hate on these fragrances because it does the job. So if you are looking for a type of fragrance like that, definitely check out Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. My number 2 fragrance is from a house that, well, apparently it just got sold to some other company, so I don't even know, nor do I really care, on the House of Creed. And if you guys know about my channel, you know this is my favorite Creed, and it's always been, always will be, Creed Viking. And Creed Viking is a fragrance that if you haven't got your nose on it, you're missing a lot. You need to go there, spray it on your skin, get yourself a sample. This is a very uplifting, amazing fragrance. It has notes of peppermint, Sicilian lemon, bergamot, vetiver, sandalwood, patchouli. This fragrance is just, you can wear this as a signature scent, and it has rose in it. Just an all-around great fragrance and great atomizer. And this one lasts. Let me tell you what, when I wear this fragrance, I'm getting that 8 to 9 hour mark of longevity and projection. It pushes for the first 2 hours or so, and it's just a lovely scent to wear. Like, this is a fragrance you can wear dressed up if you're going to a wedding, if you are getting married, or if you want it to be your signature scent. This covers all that you need. It lasts. Most people I've been around with like this fragrance. I have not met one person that said this fragrance smells horrible, it's trashy, it's too offensive. It's pleasant. Everybody likes it, and I enjoy wearing it. And I definitely will buy a backup bottle of this if I run short, which I might, because this fragrance is only a 50 ml. I didn't think I would need more, but the more and more I wear it, I feel like I might have to buy a bigger backup bottle, whether a 50 ml or 100 ml. Definitely do your research. You can pick this up at the Creed website, or I'll leave links down below into FragranceNet, FragranceX, FragranceBuy.ca, and they do have a discounter. Definitely do your research, see which works for you, and see how safe you feel about buying them on discounter sites. I bought a lot of fragrances on discounter sites, had no problem. But definitely check out Creed Viking. My number 1 fragrance, man, this fragrance is tough. I like this one a lot. I have a lot of amazing fragrances in my collection, but this one here I wore a few times. Shout out to Chris from Fragmental. He got me hooked onto it, and I just love wearing it. Pick up this fragrance at Perfumology in Philadelphia. I'll definitely leave a link down below. Go shout out to Near, his amazing fragrance company and his brand and his store. Hope you're doing well, Near, and your family. Be safe out there in these hard times. Definitely buy yourself a sample, buy the bottle. If you need any type of research, reach him out, help you out through the Facebook group. This fragrance is from the House of Rose. There's no other than Creation 8. Man, at first I didn't like it. I tried it out 2019 at Sun Explorer, and then I went to Perfumology like a week or 2 later and got a sample of it, and I wore the sample out within like 2 days. I'm like, wow, I like this a lot. And the reason why I like this one, which will be my scent of the day today, the fragrance costs $290 for a bottle. You can get a sample for about $8 to $10 on Perfumology.com. I'll leave the website down below. Or you can pick up samples or bottles if you're on the East Coast at Beverly Hills Parfumery. Definitely shout out to Alan. If you need to talk to Alan will hook you up too. Definitely do the Facebook group. Both of these guys have their own company, so definitely check them out. Okay, so it has lemon, bergamot, we have heliotrope, we have ginger, we have patchouli, we have jasmine, neroli, ambergris, benzoin, pepper, cardamom, cognac, sandalwood. A lot of notes and rosier fragrances. So, it's my scent of the day I'm going to wear today, So now this fragrance here opens up fresh with the lemon and that bergamot. It's just really nice, a fresh fragrance, and it keeps it fresh for a while, and then towards the mid you're going to get more of a sweet, boozy vibe with the cognac and the sandalwood and the benzoin with that vanilla touch. And this is a great fragrance for somebody that wants to stand out, wants to feel like a gentleman wearing a suit, or just wearing regular clothes, up to you. A guy that goes where he goes out, knows what he's doing, and really doesn't care. He just wants to be himself, and if people give him compliments, that's great. If they don't, he knows he smells good. He doesn't have to tell anybody. The fragrance will announce itself. That's pretty much how I feel about it. This is a great fragrance, and if I were to get this bottle empty, which I don't know if I will because 100 ml, I have so many fragrances, I would definitely buy it back up because it smells so good, and it's something different that I don't have in my fragrance collection. I don't have a boozy type of fragrance in my collection. I do have sweet fragrance, but this comes off boozy, sweet, and it's a fresh fragrance. And this one is more on the side of where you can wear it as a signature scent if you want to. And I just really enjoy it a lot. I picked up my bottle at Perfumology. It was not sent to me. I bought it with my hard-earned money. So definitely, if you're in the, if you have the type of money, definitely pick this bottle up. You won't regret it. If you can't spend $2.90, get yourself a scent for $8 to $10 sample and try it out and see if you like it. Income tax is coming up soon. Get your money, buy yourself a bottle, treat yourself. Rosier fragrances are very expensive. They smell amazing, and bottle presentation for these are beautiful. Definitely check out Creation 8. These are my 4 fragrances I would buy backup bottles of. What are your top 4 you would buy backups? Leave your list down below. They could be all designer and niche. It doesn't really matter. I did designer 2 and 2 niche just to be on the cool side to have a mixture of both. And I'm going to tag the people again just in case they didn't get the beginning of the video. Number 1 person I'm going to tag would be Dallas from Chaos Fragrances. Me and him have been doing videos for a while, and I always support his channel. He supports mine. Congratulations on 50K subscribers. Jesus, came a long way, man. Number 2 is Michael from Making Sense. Number 3 is Phil from Dr. Fragrance. Number 4 is Justin from 502 Fragrance Reviews. And number 5 is the cool kid on the block, Matt from Georgia Gent. So I'm going to leave all their YouTube channels down below. Definitely subscribe to their channel. Show them all love. They're putting out a lot of work. More videos are coming soon. Until the next video, bye.